Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Well, now that I got you here, we gotta talk a little bit. You know, in the early days, when I still lived in Sweden, about 2 years ago, people said that I would gain weight when I moved to America. We all joked about it, and I didn't think too much about it. And 2 years later, you can see, I didn't gain a single pound. All right, I kid you a little bit. I did end up gaining some weight. Let's just say America did a number on me. But now, we're gonna lose it. Between the delicious Mexican food, all the new fast foods, it was inevitably gonna happen. I was gonna gain weight, but now I'm kind of getting tired of fast food. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. I've always been a person that enjoyed fast food, you know, through bad and good. If I was feeling bad, I'd eat food. If I was feeling good, I'd eat food. It was just great. But great food in Sweden does not always mean unhealthy. Turns out in America, it's quite the opposite. Between the portion sizes and also the general ingredients that you use out here, it's a disaster for a little Swedish boy like me. Yo, 12 a.m. editing love here. I ended up doing some research because I wanted to add some actual facts in the video, and I'm absolutely shocked here. I found this Business Insider where they compare US to Europe sizes. And let's start off easy here. The US medium drink is 55% larger than the EU medium. It gets even worse when you get into the US small and large drink. This is McDonald's, by the way. Both the US small and large drinks are 90% bigger than in the EU, which absolutely blew my mind. Next up, we got the large fries, which weighs around 190 grams. You'll have the American size here, while in the EU it's only 125 grams. That's a 50% difference. To continue, we got some other chains here. We got KFC. Their large fries in America is 300 grams, which is 100% larger than the US large, which is 150 grams. To rattle off a couple more here, I don't want to bore you guys too much with the facts, but we got Domino's Pizza. Their large pizzas here in the US is 2.5 inches wider, which is almost 30% bigger than in Europe. We got Starbucks. Their largest US iced coffee is 50% larger than the EU one. All right, I made a little cut there because I made this long-winded talk about corn syrup being so much worse than sugar. Basically, I read through a bunch of facts and this and that. I don't really know, but all I know is in Europe, it's like super highly regulated to like 5% of all total sugar consumption, and it's banned in most products. That's all I'm going to keep this little factoid about high fructose corn syrup to. There's a bunch more about it. If you want to Google it, you do it. In short, I don't want to bore you guys. Let's send it back to Love. Thank you, VoiceOver Love. I really appreciate the intel on that. So guys, how did I know about all that VoiceOver Love just told us, even without knowing it? Well, turns out I've been a very lazy person for a very long time. I've been eating fast food multiple times a week ever since I was probably 15 years old and I got my moped license. While I always had an enjoyment for cooking food, I was just too lazy to cook. So I ended up buying fast food way more than I cooked, even back in Sweden. And I never really gained weight doing that in Sweden. Sure, I was younger and I probably had a better metabolism, but it wasn't until I moved to America where I really started gaining weight. I actually enjoyed cooking a lot growing up. It was just that I was too lazy. But together with you guys, throughout all these cooking streams that I've been doing lately, I think my love for cooking has actually come back. And at this point, it's gotten to a point where I even enjoy cooking off stream again, which hasn't been the case in a really long time. So in combination with that, and also having a 2 weeks break, I've decided to do something pretty radical and something that might shock a lot of you guys. I've decided to swear off fast food for the rest of the break. That's gonna be about 2 weeks without any fast food. And I invite you guys to join me, okay guys? In addition to fast food, I'm gonna try to stop snacking on your typical candies. I'm gonna try to eat some more fruit and just eat healthier in general. You could call it a little bit of a fast food detox. In addition to that, I'll also be getting back on the gym grind. I got a fully fledged workout plan that I'll be linking below if you guys wanna partake. And I'll be doing some casual workout at home with these two bad boys. So follow me on this little journey. These next couple of weeks here, I'll be doing a lot more streams, probably around like 3 a week. We'll be doing some cooking streams, we'll be doing some Minecraft streams, and we might also be doing some streams outside. We'll see about that. So at the end of these 2 weeks, I'll be doing a little update video where I talk about what I've been up to the past 2 weeks, what I've been eating, how my workout went, how not having fast food for 2 weeks are for a fast food addict. And we're just gonna see what the vibes are. We're also gonna get into some, and mind you, trigger warning, I know some people don't love talking about these kind of things, but we're actually gonna talk about my personal weight. I'm gonna share how much I weighed before I moved to America, how much I weighed before the break, and also after the break, to see kinda how my journey has gone and how it's going. And for my regular viewers who know that I've done something like this in the past, I think about a half a year ago, I tried to do a 2 mile a day running challenge, and I think I said that I was gonna do it for a month. So how did that go? I kind of just stopped updating you guys on that. I think I kept going for about 2 weeks, and then I kind of just got bored of it. I was pretty proud of how much work I did during those 2 weeks though, but it kind of boiled down to that I wasn't prepared. I didn't have the right shoes, for example, and I hadn't really talked to someone that actually knows running. Turns out that running is one of the worst ways to exercise for someone that's unhealthy. Turns out there's a lot of stress on your body, and running when you're not in shape actually is not that good for you. Yo, editing love here again. I just realized I didn't really record a outro for this video, but I just want to say I love doing scripted content. I need to do this more. I've enjoyed editing it. I've enjoyed recording it. It's been a blast. I definitely will be doing more pre-recorded content and not just focus on streams. I have big plans for the Yungfika channel, and I hope you guys stay tuned for it. I'm really excited for this little experiment, and again, I implore you guys to join me. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be difficult, to be fair, but you know, I'm dedicated to these 2 weeks at least, and we'll see where that brings us. Stay up to date, hit that subscribe button, comment your thoughts down below. I genuinely do care about your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Fika for life.